Good morning. I'm just going to give you a quick lesson here on how to get to the library's database on literature. Don't pay attention to that noise. It's just an alarm in the background. So go up. This is this college's homepage. You want to go up here where it says library. Click onto library, and here's where you'll see that. Now over where my head is, you'll see different resources, subject guides, and then you'll see the Gale Virtual Reference Library. That's what we want to click. So click on that. Oops, I'm sorry. No, don't click on that. Clicked on the wrong one. Sorry about that. Let me try that again. Let's go back to our library homepage. And I clicked up one too high. We want to go to the research databases. Now, on the research databases, you'll see there's an off-campus database login. Click on that. In that, you'll put in your password, which in our case, the username is study, STUDY, and then the password is S1112Y. So it's S1112Y. And that takes us to this area. And what we want to look at is we're going to look at the EBSCOhost. And in EBSCOhost, there's a number of different spots, including right here, the library and the Literary Resource Center. We're going to click on that. And that takes us to this page where you can find all kinds of information about just about anything you want in literature. This is a guide that really focuses just on literature. So let me show you an example here. You can go and you can look at, you can find individual searches, or you can browse authors. So let's say you wanted to look at Upton Sinclair. Go by his last name, and we're going to look for Sinclair. Let's go to next. It'll take us a few seconds because it's SI. We're only in the A's. Or we can kind of speed up the process by going Sinclair. And we have a few of them here. But his name is Upton, so that's who we want to look for. Right here. And you can see it's got kind of a biography of him. It's got, so here's our biographies. Here is some literary criticisms. And, oops. We've also got plot summaries, reviews, reference books, some full books, magazines, and poems. Here's a piece where it's him talking. And this is a collection of his works and his biography and an analysis. And then talk about the jungle and another novel he wrote. So lots of ways you can utilize this. You can go up here and you can type something like Harlem Renaissance search. And as you can see, lots of information. So all of this is usable. And what's nice is, say you want to do something about the Harlem Renaissance and you want to look at the musicality of it, how poems went from spirituals to poems. So let's say we're looking at that. So we're going to look at this article on the spiritual. You find the article great. You can look at the full article by clicking right over here. But you can also click over here and find, this is APA, MLA. You just copy then paste that right onto your paper. So the citations are already done in their bibliography form. Don't forget, you also still need to do in-text citations. In-text citations are much easier to do, but at least you have a start here. You can also export that to certain bibliographic management software if you happen to have it. All right, so that's a quick rundown of the literary piece of research that we have. There are other sources you can look through, but for our purposes, I kind of want you to remain in the literary one. Okay? Now, your first paper is really not going to be difficult. You're going to have lots of choices, and I'm going to have a separate video that's just going to focus on that particular paper. Okay? This is more for all of your text so that you know you have this guide at your fingertips. If you have any questions, feel free to email or text me right away. All right, have a good day and continue reading.